Brian Westbrook is one of the greatest players in Philadelphia Eagles history, and I've even made the argument that he's the greatest running back in the franchise's history. He's my personal favorite football player ever, and I wanted to finally take the time and break down what I believe to be two of the greatest plays of his career. The first play I'm going to break down is from the 2006-2007 NFC Wild Card Game between the Eagles and the Giants. It's the beginning of the second quarter, and the Eagles have the ball at the Giants' 49-yard line, trailing 7-0. The offense had gotten off to a really shaky start, but Westbrook turns the momentum around here with one electric play. He's going to take the handoff, and the center, Jamal Jackson, is going to pull into the B gap. A pretty big lane is going to open up here, and you're going to see Westbrook just pretty much follow that block. It's a big lane, he gets through it, and he's going to break that arm tackle, and now he's into the open. He's into the second level of the defense. And look at him take this path here. He's going to cut it because he sees the leverage of his wide receiver's block right here. A lot of guys, they would take this to the outside to use their speed, but Westbrook is someone that, despite having really good burst and acceleration and speed, he always relies on his excellent vision, using his blockers, especially in space. That's what makes him so good. And you're going to see here, he's going to cut off right off that block. And look at also, I'm going to rewind a little bit, that he's so efficient with the spacing too, because he doesn't cut off too much on the inside. He pretty much just rides the back of, or that inside shoulder of the blocker right there just to get by. Then he's out in space even more. He gets past that defender, makes number 47 miss right there, and is able to keep his balance. Now watch here. This is important too because he's got blockers here, here, here. He's going to turn this way upfield. The reason why he does that is because he knows his blockers have that leverage here. He wants to create space here to get to the end zone. But he's going to push his path to the inside so that these defenders are going to work to the inside. And then once they do, he has all this room here to get to the end zone. He pretty much knows he has a touchdown. This is masterful work by a running back who knows how to use his blockers in open space. Such a great run by Westbrook here. 49-yard touchdown.
Cover longer for the Giants as Garcia moves around. Here's Westbrook. Breaks it down inside the 40. Still on his feet. Westbrook. Wow. Touchdown.
The second play I'm going to break down is from the 2008-2009 NFC Wild Card Game between the Eagles and the Vikings. We're about halfway through the fourth quarter, with the Eagles nursing a 2-point lead and looking to get some breathing room, which Westbrook is going to provide. The Eagles are going to call a screen to him here, and remember, Westbrook was an absolute master at the screen play, and you're going to see why. So they're going to dial it up, and everyone's going to pull. The right side of that line is going to pull here, and here we go. So Westbrook's got the ball, and Nick Cole, the right guard, he gets a little bit late to get out in front, but that's no problem for Westbrook because look what he does here, and I'm going to slow it down. He's going to set up Nick Cole even though he's not out in front of him. He's going to press upfield first here, and then look at this cut. He's going to cut it right to the outside at the very last minute because he knows Cole here has that outside leverage to set or to get the block on that defender, which he does. So Westbrook, once he gets around, he's going to be right in the open field, and now it's just a matter of outrunning everyone. And look at him use those blocks again in the open field. He gets in for the touchdown. that's all set up because of that one move here. The ability to set his lineman up here and use his blocks, again, that vision to know how to use his blocks, that was one of the best traits that Westbrook had. Then you see his burst, his acceleration and speed in the open field. He goes 71 yards for the go-ahead touchdown.
Starting at their own 29. Westbrook on a screen. Good play by the Eagles. Well blocked, and Westbrook breaks loose. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Held down all day, and Brian Westbrook takes it all the way 71 yards for the touchdown.
These are just two of the many great plays that Brian Westbrook made during his career as a Philadelphia Eagle. And whether or not you agree with my belief that he's the greatest running back the team has ever had, you can't deny how talented of a weapon he was and how clutch he was as a player.